This past week, guys, I went to one of the best Funko Pop stores in the entire United States, Plastic Empire. They had a crazy selection of Funko Pops and other really cool collectibles. So I wanted to visit the store to see if there was anything that I needed for my collection and to just show off some rare pieces to you guys. So without any further ado, let's get started. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, folks, I made my way to Marietta, Georgia, and we're here. I don't know how well you can see that at Plastic Empire. I love this store. I've been here actually a couple of times, and so since I'm in the area today, let's go on in and let's see what they got. So I'm gonna start in the back corner of the store right here. There's so much cool stuff. I've been here, like I said, a couple of times, but they just have so much like really awesome stuff to look at. So I'm gonna try and highlight as much as possible. Okay, since I'm right here, I think I'm gonna start off with like this little bin that they have of out of box stuff. So they have Pops, obviously, if you wanna take a look at all the different ones that they have for $5 each. And then they also have a bunch of different mystery minis too. So maybe I'll dig through here and see if they have any cool stuff that I'm looking for $5. I mean, whenever I see something like this, I like to dig. That's kind of like just something that I like to do, I suppose. So anyways, this is a cool little section if you don't mind out of box stuff. Okay, I know that this isn't anything like crazy or special, but I do have this one in my collection, but that is definitely a really cool pop out of box for $5. You got Mr. Plow right there from The Simpsons.
Name again is Mr. Plow.
So behind me, guys, it looks like they have a kind of more valuable case. There is a mix of Pops and other collectibles and some signed things, so I want to see if there's anything I want to show you. You know, it's kind of funny actually. So Funko at one point made vinyl figures like these, and I think this one's probably one of the more valuable ones. We have Cheech and Chong, because they never actually made Pops of these guys, but yeah, looks like it's going for around 140. But if you guys didn't know about those figures, there they are. Looks like actually in this case, guys, they do have a couple of prototypes. So they have the Assassin Predator right there from the Predator movie, and then they also have, looks like a 10-inch Wayne Gretzky. I don't know my hockey very well, but that looks like Wayne Gretzky, so cool to see some awesome protos. I found some really cool Simpsons figures that are up here. I believe that these are Super 7 ones, and this is a part of a new line. So you got Mo, you have like Robot Scratchy. Yeah, Scratchy, I got that right. I almost said Itchy. You have a Space Homer, Poochie, and Robot Itchy. So I don't know. I really want to get those figures someday. I just don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in my luggage traveling back home, but those figures are freaking sweet. For all you YouTube's fans, they actually have a couple down in here. You got like Neon Cat, you got Boop, Swole Doge, Stonks, and also Chuck from Angry Birds. So for YouTube fans, they got you covered here. Coming back towards the front of the store, guys, looks like they have a bunch of different like 2-packs and oversized Pops. So I'm gonna kind of look through here, see if I can find any cool ones. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool one, guys. You have a Freddy's Ride, which limited to 2,000 pieces. I think that came out, when did that come out? 2016. Yeah, that's one that you don't see very often, but a really cool Funko ride. You also have the Making Fun DVD and Brian Mariotti combo. I think I actually still have this one in my collection. I can't remember, but if you haven't seen the movie, I want to say it's actually on YouTube. Every time I'm here, I like to show off this case, guys. They have a bunch of different Funko sodas, and it looks like a bunch of chases. So if you guys want to see the whole selection that they have in here, there are some really, really cool ones in here. Like, I think probably one of my favorite ones is probably this George Jetson right here, guys. He's got the little space helmet, the little dome. That's awesome. Another fun one, guys, is this one right here. We have Namor right here with like his headdress and everything from the Black Panther movie. Really good detail on that chase. But you also have the 3 Caballeros. You have, I think it's Panchito and also Jose. I don't know which one's which, but those are some pretty rare chases too. But if you want to take a look, guys, they have a bunch of out-of-box Pops too. Not just like those cheap $5 ones. These ones look like to be a little bit more expensive. So up front, guys, you got like Kobe Bryant, you got Loki. What else? You have like Monica, Turkey Head Monica. There's also a Plants vs. Zombie that's back in there. You got Shredder, Davy Jones, Russell from Up. Oh, you also have the Ghost Charlie Brown too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably ones that I'm missing that are inside of here, guys, but there's some awesome ones. I love out-of-box Pops. Yeah, and as you can see, guys, they just have like a massive wall of Pops. It's all in different like sections and, you know, separated into, you know, different categories. So I'll see if I can highlight stuff and see what we can find. All right, down here I found a couple of cool baseball ones, guys. If you didn't know, the Aqua Sox, they're a minor league baseball team that Funko owns. So they have a couple of those exclusives with Jay Buhner and also Webley with the pink jersey. Like I said earlier, I'm a big Simpsons guy, so whenever I see Simpsons Pops, I gotta show them off. Moving on to a little bit of a Disney section that's right here, guys. I did notice this one. This is kind of a cool original one. You have Timon from Lion King. You also have Alice from Alice in Wonderland. That's another old Disney one. Oh, and also Nick Wilde from Zootopia. I imagine the Zootopia Pop's actually coming, going up in price pretty soon. I think there might be a sequel or something. I remember seeing something about Zootopia in the news lately. Probably one of the coolest chases that I like, guys. We have the glitter toy soldier from FAO Schwartz. That was a Target exclusive, I believe, and I ended up finding that chase twice, but it's cool to see it in store. You also got some fun Funko Fantastic Plastic, I believe, guys, with like the sprinkles ice cream characters right here. I don't feel like I've seen those very often. We also have some other ones too. Ooh, and TJ right there, that blacklight TJ. That's pretty sweet. Okay, folks, and right behind me there is a case of some really cool Disney grails. It looks like there's some animation pieces in here as well. Like Mr. Peabody, Barney, Fred Flintstone, and also the original Fred Flintstone and Barney and the SDCC 2-pack. That's sweet. But you've also got like an original Prince John, Lumiere, the Hot Topic exclusive. What else do we got? Abominable Snowman, Orange Bird, so some Disney Parks exclusives. But speaking of animation, guys, we have Ralph Wiggum. But yeah, if you want to take a look at the rest of the really cool Disney pieces, like, oh my gosh, Metallic Genie. That's a really rare one. Cheshire Cat, Jiminy Cricket, Merida. Yeah, I like this case a lot, guys. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I'm looking for. If I did end up buying anything from this case, it would probably be one of the Flintstones pops that are right here, the Buffalo ones or the original ones. Okay, folks, right up here, it looks like they have some Pop Asia. Those are ones that you don't see very often, obviously, because they're only in Asia. So if you want to take a look at some of the ones that they have right there, there they are. And a couple of other really cool animated pieces, guys. We have Popeye, the original one. I'm surprised that one's not worth more, but hey, it's a really cool piece. Oh, and also an original Daffy Duck. I love me some Looney Tunes pops. Okay, right here, it looks like they have a good selection of like Star Wars stuff and also some different movies, DC, and what else? Oh yeah, and also Marvel. Some really cool pops that I found, guys. You have Ed from Shaun of the Dead, which is a fun old one. You got the Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka, and also the M3 Blue Monstar from Space Jam. Another old one you don't see very often. Now, also speaking of some other really fun pops, guys, like Optimus Prime. That's a cool one, especially with the new movie that just came out, the new Transformers movie. That seems like a really good price at $20. And if you didn't know, guys, they actually made pops from the movie Dodgeball. If you want to take a look on the back right there, guys, you have White Goodman and also Peter LaFleur. So from a classic movie, kind of weird that they made just those two pops. Okay, looking at the DC section, guys, right here, you have Superman and Lois Lane. That is actually a pretty unique 2-pack. I don't think I've ever seen it in person. Zavvi exclusive normally, but yeah, it's really cool to see kind of pops in like the flying position. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to come back to the other Grail cases that are over there, but I wanted to show you their little autograph section that they have here, guys. They have a bunch of really cool ones. One that I didn't notice, guys, this is actually signed by the voice actor of Miles Morales. I just forgot his name, but I do remember his signature. It's kind of that unique like circle with like the S. But that's a really cool one. You have Namor signed, which is awesome. Sonic with Ring that is also signed. Jack Armored, signed by Philip Lamar. That's another cool one. I'm assuming that's signed by Tim Allen. Man, he doesn't actually have that cool of a signature, but hey, if it's signed by him, I guess that's fun. Coming back to this case, guys, looks like it's full of different like DC and Marvel grails and also some television. Okay, up top right here, guys, you have some Walking Dead pops, and it looks like they're actually all signed, so that's pretty rad. You got some original Star Trek in there. You got a Dennis Rodman that's signed. What else do we got? Kobe, Eli Manning, Damian Lillard. Funny enough, actually, Damian Lillard actually went to college in my hometown, and he's actually coming for an alumni game, and he's doing signatures. So I already have Damian Lillard, but I'm excited to get his pop signed here in a little bit. But yeah, if you want to take a look at all the other stuff that they have in here as far as like different television grails, there you go. And coming back to more of your DC and Marvel stuff, guys, we have the Thing that's in there. We also have Hobgoblin, Black Widow, Namor signed like we saw previous in that other case. Agent Coulson is pretty cool. Winter Soldier. Dang, there's so many awesome pops in here, guys. Ooh, I think is that James Rhodes from Iron Man 3. That's also a really rare Marvel pop. Coming back to more of their Commonwealths, guys, I do notice a pop that I need to pick up, and we have Marion Ravenwood from Indiana Jones. I actually have this entire set that's right here, but I'm missing Marion, so I think I'm going to pick it up today. Also, another really cool pop right next to Indy, guys, is we have the Blockbuster ad icon. I think it's like a video VHS like cover holding a bowl of popcorn. That's a fun pop, guys. Really nostalgic if you grew up in the 90s like me. But speaking of 90s nostalgia, guys, we also have the retro Chuck E. Cheese pop. I know a lot of people were really excited about this one. It's really cool to see it in person. I actually own it in my collection already, but yeah, for all you 90s kids, that's a really fun pop. Coming over to their other Grail case, it looks like this is full of different anime stuff. So you got some chases that are in here, some autograph things. That Chase Astro Boy is pretty awesome. You also have the Chase Kamugi, I think that's how you say it, from Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, if you want to take a look at some of the other ones that they have, ooh, a Planet Arlia Vegeta. Dang, that's definitely a heavy hitter pop too. The case next to the anime stuff, guys, we have a bunch of Freddy Funko and Ad Icon stuff, and there's some good pops in here. Like, I'm talking some of the Fright Night stuff that you have in there. So you have Freddy Funko as the Creep, you got the Freddy Funko that's got the Fright Night shirt, and also the one that's I think it's from They Live. You have the Freddy Funko Clown that's also from WonderCon. That's a pretty rare pop. What else we got in here? We have the Chase Ronald McDonald from Thailand, Flock Tricks Rabbit, and Tony Tiger. That's actually an ad icon that I need to pick up. I'll think about it. I might actually get that one today. You got like Loch Ness Monster, a bunch of different Bigfoot, some Chrome Freddys, and other original Freddy. Ooh, right in there, guys. That's actually a pop that I need too, but it's part of the $50 collection for Pop Zodiac. $90 is actually a pretty good price on that one, but Freddy Funko is one of the Ghostbusters. Freddy Funko is Loki. Yeah, this is an awesome case. But finishing off, guys, the case of Grails. Looks like this is some movies stuff and a little bit of Star Wars. If you guys didn't know, guys, they actually made pops for Mean Girls, which is awesome. So cool to see those in this Grail case. RoboCop, V for Vendetta. What else? A couple of protos that you got up there as well. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, if you want to take a look, you got like a Chase Michael Myers. You got Chucky, Frida Corleone, Puss in Boots is another cool one. Some other sign stuff. Oh, Indy's Ride is awesome too. Holy cow, guys, they have so many good pops to choose from. Also, before I forget, guys, this is kind of where they have all their different Funko sodas. So that's actually pretty awesome how they got them organized, how you can kind of slide them out so you can get all the different ones like that. That's a good way to organize them. And they also have a little clearance section of $5 pops. So guys, the time comes. Now we got to decide what to buy. I have a couple of things in mind, but you guys won't find out till the end of the video. All right, folks, back at home. I ended up picking up only a couple of things at Plastic Empire. I've been there actually a couple of times, and so, you know, I've gotten certain things from them before, but I ended up actually buying a pop that I didn't even remember that I was looking for it. But you know, it's kind of one of those situations when you see something, you're like, oh yeah, I want to get that. And the pop that I ended up getting, guys, was Fred Flintstone Funko Shop exclusive. The reason why I ended up getting this pop, guys, is because the NFT line that came out a little bit ago, they have a Freddy Funko that's in this same costume. And so I think it would be cool to buy the pop that goes along with it so we could maybe take a fun picture or make a great display piece both side by side. But anyways, this came out back in 2019. There was a set with Barney as well that was wearing the same hat. You know, funny enough, I actually ended up getting this set at one point and I traded it away, you know, back in, I think around 2019 when I actually got these. So I kind of regret that I ended up, you know, letting go of the set because now they're definitely a little bit harder to find and a little bit more pricey. But hey, when I do end up getting that Freddy Funko in, it will make a great picture, make a great display piece. So I am very excited to add this to my collection. Well, everybody, that's it. That was my visit to Plastic Empire. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below. Have you visited that store before? Or have you bought any of their exclusives online? Honestly, their selection is pretty top notch. But thank you guys so much for watching again. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.